SomaEnergetics presents the Phase 2 Sound Therapy Self-Study DVD course with certified master sound therapy teacher and developer, David Hulse. This course is filmed and edited by the SomaEnergetics staff and includes over 4 hours of lectures, video clips, and demonstrations on 3 DVDs. David will take you through his pioneering concepts about healing, energy, and sound, and offer deeper explanations of the concepts found in the Phase 2 manual with PowerPoint and graphics to enhance your visual experience.
In listening to such visionaries as Barbara Marx Hubbard and others that begin to explain to us that it's the old systems that are breaking down because something new is breaking through. And what is breaking through is a new energy from another dimension we call fifth dimension. So remember, breakdown is only because of breakthrough. Now most modalities are geared toward the idea of helping what's breaking down and fix it. And I'm not saying that's not an important issue. If someone is hurting, we all want someone to work with the pain or the issue. But also, SomaEnergetics has embraced the idea of how can we bring that new energy in that's trying to break through. And we have shown you in level 1 and again in level 2 how to create these vibrational portals to make that energy able to integrate into the third energy anatomy. So as a practitioner, you will be learning how to work with what is breaking through, not just what is breaking down. So everything is energy and everything is having a relationship through vibration and frequency. Now what we see as matter is only slowed down energy and slowed down enough so that it is perceptible to our senses.
Let's join David for an overview of the Phase 2 workshop and the techniques offered.
We offer several different phases in SomaEnergetics. It's according to how far you want to go with it. We have Phase 1, which we've talked about as the entrance phase that you come into for the energy vitality technique. And once you've gone through Phase 1, then you go to Phase 2. Now Phase 2 is interesting because you continue to build on Phase 1 because you've got to remember phases overlap. It's not about level 1, level 2, level 3. It's about what's phasing in. So you have to go through that phasing area. So to do that, you have to realize that it's 1 and 2 that is interfacing each other and creating an interface pattern. So that means we start with 1 and then we phase into 2 by adding steps to 2. To do that, Phase 1 was with energy tuners, working off the body in the etheric blueprint body. Now we begin to add body tuners, and we begin to add a couple of very important techniques that was channeled to me 11 years ago when I got this, and I was told how important it was to do 2 things especially, and that is to open the eye of enlightenment and teach people how to do that through tuning forks to awaken their inherent ability to see through illusion, to see it behind hidden agendas of people, places, and things. It's a wonderful technique that was given to me. The second thing is the heart. The heart is where we are love-driven, and this is where feeling, the language of the heart is feeling versus thinking of the brain. Unfortunately, if you kind of look how we are structurally put together in utero, it's always the spine, then it is the heart, and then the brain. But something happens around adolescence that we flip, and all of a sudden the brain becomes over the heart. So in SomaEnergetics, we really try to restore that flip back to the heart so that the heart and the brain can work together as a couple. And when we do that and we have thought with feeling, we can produce some wonderful manifestations in our life. So level 2 kind of focuses on this idea of opening the heart, clearing the heart, of old past issues when the heart's been shut down due to wound, pain, or sorrow. And in that one, we use an energy tuner or body tuner. We use a little crystal tuner and a crystal, and we learn to measure a field. Now, not the heart field, but the field between the heart and the brain. So I want to know in a client, how much is that person getting something in their heart and feel to do, but they hand it over to the brain overanalyzes, and the brain wins out. And then I take a reading after we get through with that technique, and sometimes I can add as much as 6 to 12 inches to that field. It's really a cool technique that we teach. And the final technique that you would learn in phase 2 is scanning. Now, scanning is based on what we call body mapping. In other words, the body is actually the effect of all that has gone on, all the way from the higher energy bodies into the astral, the mental, the emotional, and coalesce into the etheric blueprint, and then becomes your physical body. So your physical body is actually information made flesh. As it said, the word is made flesh. But it's information, and I'd like to add also misinformation that is made flesh. So as information / misinformation ends up in your physiology, that tells us exactly what's going on. So you learn body mapping by learning how to read the body, where pain is. Why is it on the right side versus the left side? Left side, controlled by the right brain, is very feminine issues. We learn on which side of the body has to do with our own choices in which we have created or miscreated, or what power we've given to others to create a situation. So it's very yin-yang, right, left, and then you learn all the different body levels, and then you learn how to take a tuning fork and find those blockages, and that's really exciting. When does the fork stop when it shouldn't have? When does the sound be absorbed when it's going through its process and phase of decreasing back into the source of silence? Where does it heavy? So we teach a couple of ways in which you can use energy tuners to find those blockages. When you find that blockage, then you have a body map, what that means. And then you energetically and intuitively. Now, I'm a Reiki master, so sometimes if I find a situation that's a little stubborn, I use Reiki. Some people use different things, but it's about letting the energy move the fork. And eventually you'll feel something will move through, and then you can check that and see if you've done that. But if you've taken out an old blockage, which is misinformation, you don't want to leave that empty. You want to leave it filled with a new affirmation. So then you look for the affirmation that goes back into where you took out the old information and put it in. And then you test the body, and you can test the work and what you are doing. So level 2 is a little bit more detailed, but it's really one of the most powerful and one of the most popular phases of going through, because it combines energy tuners, body tuners, crystal tuners into it.
Disc 1 contains an overview of the SomaEnergetics principles and the Phase 2 workshop. We continue with Section 1, Introduction Concept of a Healer, Section 2, Introduction to Body Tuners, and Section 3, the Chakra Stone Relaxation Technique. Disc 2 continues with Section 4, Body Tuners and Acupressure Points, Section 5, The Wisdom of the Body, and Section 6, 2 Techniques, Opening the Heart and the Eye of Enlightenment. Disc 3 contains Section 7, the Energy Scanning Technique, Section 8, Integration with Phase 1, the Energy Vitality Technique, and Section 9, Final Thoughts, Certifications, and Forms. For those in the Soma family that have completed our Phase 1 course, either live or via self-study, we invite you to continue your sound therapy training through this Phase 2 self-study course, utilizing the power of SomaEnergetics and the Ancient Solfeggio Frequencies. The full set includes the Phase 2 manual and completion instructions. It is also available as a 3-disc review set for those that have already taken the Phase 2 course live from a certified teacher. For those that are new to the SomaEnergetics experience, Phase 1 is also available as a self-study DVD course or as a live workshop with certified sound therapy teachers. To get started or continue your Soma journey, visit us now at www.SomaEnergetics.com, where you will find additional sound therapy tools and great deals on combo kits. Until next time, remember, your life is a gift, but your journey is a choice. Thank you for choosing to spend a part of your time with us.